Welcome back. In this video, we'll see how to find a square root of a number. So among the numbers, there are two types. One is a perfect square and other is a non-perfect square. Now what do you mean by perfect square? 144, we know the square root of 144 is 12. That's a whole number. The number is complete. Now if we try to find out the square root of 147, does it come as a whole number? No. The value will be 12 point something. So this is not a perfect square. So that means this is a perfect square and this is a non-perfect square. Now there are two different types to solve the square root of a perfect square and a non-perfect square. So we'll see both of this in the same video. For your convenience, I have given the square of numbers from 1 to 20 at my left side. You can see this table. Now observe one thing in that table. If we square a number, now suppose if its unit digit is 1, then the square root, when we find out the square root of this number whose unit digit is 1, then the square root will either be 1 or 9. If you see in that table, what is the square of 1? 1. What is the square of 9? 81. Now just observe for 11, that is 121, and 19. So in all those four numbers, the answer's unit digit is 1. Now you keep on observing what can it be for the next numbers. Suppose if the number ends with 4, its square root ends either with 2 or 8. Now whatever may be the number, if its unit digit is 6, then the number, the square root, it ends with either 4 or 6. Now if the number ends with 5, then definitely the square root ends with 5, unit digit 5. If it's a 0, it's 0. Now we have left out two things. What if the number ends with 9? So it should be definitely 3 or 7. Now how to remember this? 3 square 9 ending with 9. 7 square 49 ending with 9. Same here. 4. 4 fours are 16. 6 is 6 are 36 ending with 6. So you just need to remember this. Even if you forget, you just remember the technique. 2 square 4 ending with 4. 8 square. So there will be a number that will be ending with either 2 or 4 if we get the unit digits as 4. Now suppose if a number ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8, then it can never ever be a perfect square. So you can see in those 20 examples itself, none of the numbers ends with 2, 3, 7 and 8. Suppose if it is ending with 2, 3, 7, 8, then it's definitely an imperfect square. So that doesn't mean that if it is ending with 1, 0, 9, 6 or 4, if it is ending with these numbers, it will not be a perfect square always. There are chances that it will be a perfect square, but not always. The best example, 121 ending with 1, it says its square root is 11, is perfect square. But 131, even though it is ending with 1, there is no chance that this will be a perfect square. So if the numbers are ending with this number, there is a chance that it will be a perfect square. Okay, so let's see the problems then. So let's start with finding out the square root of a perfect square number. We have taken this example. Now we need to divide it into two parts. Okay, so let's divide it into two parts. Now as soon as you see 4 here, then it will be definitely, the square root will be definitely ending by either 2 or either by 8. Remember, 2 square, that is 4, 8 square, 64 ending with 4. So it's definitely 2 or 8. So whatever may be the number. Now let's see what number is this. So 17. We all know from that table also you can look. 17 is between what two squares? It is between 4 square and 5 square. So definitely it's not exceeding 5 square. So it has to be 4 So it should be either 42 or 48. So now the answer should be either 42 or 48. Which one of those? Now 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25. Where does this 17 lie in between these two numbers? Is it near 16 or is it near 25? Of course, it's near to 16. It's just one number. It's differing by one number. So, since it's nearing the least square, we need to take the least number, that is 42. So, square root of 1764 is 42. So, let's take 2304. So, if divide it into two parts. So, the first part ending with 4, what does that mean? Whatever may be the number, it will be either 2 or 8. Now, what is this number? Of course, even this resides between 4 square and 5 square. It is not exceeding 5 square. So, definitely it will be 42 or 48. Now, 23, is it near to 25 or 16? Of course, it's near to the biggest number, biggest square number. So, definitely it should be the biggest of these two, 48. There is another way where we can find out which is the actual number. Now, let's take up the middle number, 45. So, if you have seen my previous video of squaring a number, I have told a technique where how to find out a square of number which is ending with 5. 45 square, it is nothing but 25, and next number of 4 is 5. 4 5s are 20. 2025. Let's write it down here. 2025 is its value. Now, obviously, 1764 is less than 2025. Then its square root should be definitely less than 45. It is 42. Now, here, take down the same example. 2025. 2304 is definitely greater than 2025. That means the square root should be greater than 45. So, it has to be 48. So, this is, I think, the easiest way instead of considering all these things and make it complicated. So, let's take another example. For this, let's divide it into two parts. So, when I say it's ending from 9, its square root should end from either 3 or either 7. Now, first part, 68 resides between what two squares? 8 square is 64, 9 square is 81. So, 68 resides between these two. So, the least is 8. So, it should either be 83 or 87. This is for sure. Now, what among these two numbers? First, we will verify using the nearest number place. So, 68 is near to 64. So, that is the least square. So, this definitely will be 83. Square root will be 83. Now, the other way to verify, take the middle number, that is 85 square. So, what is 85 square? 25, 8. Next number is 9, 72. So, 6889 is less than 7225. So, the square root of 6889 will be definitely less than 85. So, that is 83. So, let's take another example just to cross verify this, that is 7569. This is another perfect square. So, now 69, same. So, either 3 or 7. Now, 75 again resides between these two squares itself. So, it should be 83 or 87. Now, 75, is it near to 64 or 81? So, it's just the difference is 6 here. The difference is 11 here. So, it is nearing to the biggest square. So, if it is near to biggest square, then you should take the largest number. Cross verify 7225. 7225. So, 7569 is greater than 7225. That means its square root should be greater than 85. So, what is greater than 85 here? 87. So, its square root is 87. We will apply the same technique to find the square root of 1296. Now, let's see. So, if it's ending from 6, what does this mean? Square root should either end by 4 or it should end by 6. So, 12 is residing between what two squares? That is 3 square and 4 square. So, it is just greater than 3 square. So, it should be either 34 or 36. Now, let's apply this way. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. Now, 12 resides between these two numbers. So, it is near to which number? That is 9. The difference is just 3. Here the difference is 4. Now, if it is nearing to the smaller square, then we have to take the smallest number. So, the square root of 1296 is 34. No. This number, please be very careful, this is the only exception for this trick. So 1296, the square root of this number is 36. We can verify that by using that middle number trick, 35 square. What is the square of 35? It is 25 to next number of 3 is 4, 1225. So this number is greater than 1225. So the square root should be greater than 35. So it is 36. If you use this trick, this is the only exception. And if you use this trick, you can get the answer. So let's find out the square root of a non-perfect number. Best example, let's take a square root of 28. So 28 is between which two numbers, which two perfect squares? It is 25 and 36, correct? So we can represent this in two ways. One is 25, that is 5 square plus 3, or it is 36 minus 8. Right? Now, the trick is 25, I'll write it out 5 plus, since the symbol is plus here, I'll take 3 divided by double this number. So double 5, not 25, double this number. Double of 5 is 10. Same way, square root of 36, that's 6, take minus. Now 8 divided by double of 6 is 12. If you use this way, the answer comes out to be 3 by 10 is 0.3. So 5 plus 0.3 is 5.3. Now if you use this one, so it is 6 minus 8 by 12. This is nothing but 2 by 3. So nothing but 0.666 or 5.333. So if you find the square root of 28, it is nearing to 5.3, we can say. So you can write it with the least square number or the highest square number. So either take 25 or 36. If you take 36, you need to minus, and remember you need to minus here as well. You need to just double this number and keep it. So let's take another example, that is 152. Square root of 152 will be, how can we write this down? 144 plus 8, right? So 12, square root of 144 is 12 plus 8 divided by double of 12, that is 24. So this comes out to be 1 by 3. So here it will be 12 plus 1 by 3 is nothing but 0.33. So answer is 12.33. So while calculating, you can just write it down like it's more than a square of 12. So it is 12 plus, so difference is 8, 8 by 24, double of here. So 1 by 3, directly write it as 12.33. Now let's see the formula way, which is more easier, I assume, to find the square root of a number. So let's take this example itself, 28. Now the formula is x plus y divided by 2 root of y. Now you might be thinking, what is x and what is y? Simple. 28 resides between two which squares? That is 5 square and 6 square. Am I right? Now let's consider this as y. Now what is the value of x? X value is nothing but this value, that is 28. X value is nothing but this entire number plus. So what is the value of y? It is 5 square, that is 25, divided by 2 into, so square root of y. So 5 square, square root of 5 square is nothing but 5. 2 into 5. So this comes out to be 53 divided by 10. Nothing but our answer, 5.3. See, The previous way we found out by using plus technique. Here is the formula technique. Now can we apply this y by taking 6? Yes, definitely we can apply. Now the value of x is 28 plus y is 6 square, that is 36, divided by now 2 into square root of 6 square, 6. Just you need to add this. This comes out to be 64 divided by 12. So 64 divided by 12 is nothing but 5.333. So it's almost the same answer. Either you consider 5 square as y or 6 square as y. So the answer comes out to be approximately almost the same value of square root of 28. So either that way or this way. We'll take another example. We'll just verify that. So let's find a square root of 52 by using the same formula method. So x plus 5 divided by 2 root of y. Now x value is nothing but 52 plus. So now let's consider. So 52 is between two which squares? That is 7 square and 8 square. Now let's take this the least square, that is 7 square. So 7 square is 49. You need to take this square itself, 7 square, that is 49, and square root of 7 square is nothing but 7. So it should be 2 into 7. So 52 plus 49 is 101 divided by 740. So this comes out to be around 7.215. Around approximately 7.215 when you divide it. Now let's take the second way. So where we consider 52 plus, let's consider the highest number, 8 square, that is 64, divided by 2 into square root of y, that is 8. So this is nothing but 116 divided by 16. So this comes out to be 116 divided by 16, it's around 7.25. So in the calculator you can see the exact square root of 52 is approximately the value 7.211 something. So now which is the most accurate one? This one, that is when you take the least number. Now observe, 52 is nearer to 49, that is 7 square, rather than 64. So that's the reason when the difference is less, take that formula. That means here from 49 the difference is just 3, for 64 the difference is 12. So take the least difference. So if you take the least difference, that means 7 square, that is 49, this formula, this value will be more accurate to the calculator value. Rather than, you can consider this 8 square as well, but the value is not that accurate compared to this number. So consider the difference and then consider the formula. If you think you have learned something from this video, please like this and share and see my other videos as well. As of now, bye.